let's before we go into our
Kobe. That's so sad. What are we laughing for?
just the chant. Before we go into our It Chapter 2 review, let's cut away to our It Chapter
Kobe
1.
Memorial.
I was going to say our It Chapter 1 review so we can refresh everybody on our thoughts on that. Because I don't remember. I don't remember what we gave that. But we'll be right back. This is the big fucking showstopper right here. It 2017
made the big money at the box office.
This is what everybody's talking about.
People are like, horror's back.
This is where people go, actually, it was never a film to begin with. It was a mini-series.
The book was better. Are we going to get into which was better? Remake?
No, we're going to talk 2017.
Yeah.
We're not going to compare it to the old one?
No.
There's no reason to. Everybody does that. We did it on our group. Thanks for joining our group, by the way, everybody. Anybody who joined our group?
Over 260 members now.
Yeah, just keep adding
just
people.
popped up 260 of yous.
Just keep adding people, man. That's how we keep this thing rolling along.
260 members, and we got about maybe 20 people that talk.
Yeah, let's keep
let's keep the numbers going.
Let's keep these shout-outs going for James Ray.
James Ray.
James Ray.
James, we appreciate you. You talk.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody that has been commenting and whatnot.
Talking about the Mutilator today.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
I like to talk about movies.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Let's
Good
talk
guy.
about it.
Good guy, James. And on the closed group, or on not the closed group, on the group page, if you want to talk about it compared to the remake, or the remake compared to the original, go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Kind of did already, but
we can talk about it forever.
Attention.
Anyway, 2017 rated R, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Longin'.
Frank, who wrote this movie?
Well, let's do the summary first. If you want to do the summary,
I can do a summary, whatever.
In the summer of 1989, a group of bullied kids band together to destroy a shape-shifting monster which disguises itself as a clown and preys on the children of Derry, their small Maine town. Directed by Andy Muschietti. Right?
Sure.
Written by Chase Palmer, Kerry Joji Fukunaga.
It's something like that. Fukunaga.
And Gary Dauberman.
Yep. Yeah, and Gary did the Annabelle movies.
Based on the novel by Stephen King, of course. Pennywise is played by Bill Skarsgård.
And, of course, this is another Warner Brothers Pictures with a tagline, "You'll float too."
You'll float. Well, they all float.
Was that the first tagline?
I don't know. So, was there a tagline? It was a miniseries, of course.
So there probably wasn't a tagline.
I have the parents' guide for all the violence and gore if you want me to go through all that for the movie.
No.
Does that ruin it?
If you're concerned, go on IMDb and check it out.
Just check it out. They had a pretty large budget for this movie, $35 million. Holy shit! Do you know how much it made?
$1 million.
Do you want to know how much it made on opening weekend?
How much?
A bunch more than that.
$123,403,419.
Hammered it.
That's just good business.
Yeah,
hammered it.
I had a really fun time watching this. Honestly, I know a lot of people probably expected me to like trash it or whatever.
I was. Maybe I don't.
I expect a lot of people to trash it, and really, that it hasn't been that way.
There is like an exceptional amount of CGI. But I enjoyed it the same amount I would. I'm just glad they're keeping the idea going. I would like to see a continuation, after this story is told, after the next movie, maybe a little bit more of Pennywise and whatever. Maybe they don't kill him. Maybe keep it going. That sounds good to me. But
past where the book ends.
Yeah, like a new one. Like maybe get Stephen King writing that instead of all these weird shits that he
I don't see that happening, but I do see a lot more. Well, you do now. You see a lot more Stephen King adaptations. Like he's just
popular again.
So many movies. A lot of the Netflix originals too. They're just bumping those out.
Yeah. I felt like this was watching like a cartoon variation of the story, kind of, because the CGI a lot of times does look really animated, Looney Tunes. The way Pennywise runs at people is like a cartoon.
Yeah, let me just get this out of the way right now, because the only thing that I can really fault about this movie is the character from the painting Like, I just thought that looked awful. I think it stuck out. I don't think it fit the movie.
It looked good when it was eating that kid's face.
It was supposed to look like a painting, though.
But that's fine. The character that they generated looks bad.
Gotcha.
It stuck out. It didn't. I didn't have a problem with any of the other forms that he takes, but that one didn't look good.
Aside from the scene where the kid breaks his arm, I thought the violence was fairly tame in this. I would let my kids watch it, honestly. I did go through all of the scary scenes.
Woo!
Listen, I did go through all the scary scenes with my sons, and they fucking loved it, man. They weren't afraid at all. And because they're all on YouTube, all of the terrifying scenes. They knew that, but they watch all the makeup shows and stuff. They know how it's done. They watch the behind the scenes
too.
So. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter was not watching this, but my sons,
I would not let my 2-year-old watch this.
My sons were watching it, but they fully understand the makeup. They watch how to do that shit. So, Bill Skarsgård did a great job. His eyes look fucking wonky sometimes. He looks kind of derpy at points, but I think that was on purpose.
That's the one I disagree with.
You don't think he did a good job?
No. That's where
I thought he was good too. It was a fresh take on Pennywise. I thought he did great.
The movie, it turned out to be exactly what I thought. I didn't expect to go in hating it, and I didn't. It's a solid horror movie. Overly scary clowns defeat the purpose of making it a clown to me. I don't know. It's like skulls with mean faces.
It's like a hat on a hat.
Like if you're a clown and you're going to kill some people, especially kids, you're dressed like a clown to like lure the kids in. So when you have like the exaggeratedly scary clown, I'm immediately like the Georgie scene in this one. I'm like, fuck no. No kid in the world walks up to that fucking clown in the sewer and is like, yeah, I'm going to reach inside. You see that clown in the sewer and you're like, fuck you, dude. You are a fucking weirdo. I mean, think about...
I would love that. That'd just be the end of the movie.
Like, think about the fucking...
Everyone lives.
Remember the scary clowns stalking the streets?
Yeah.
And people were worried about it? Why were they worried about it? Because they were scary clowns.
But we're not talking about reality, though, Jared. We're talking about a movie. And I don't think he... I don't think he laid it on too thick.
Yeah, his voice is very like he's almost Yoda.
Think about a cartoon clown and what they would really a clown voice would sound like.
That's what
most of them don't talk to begin with. So think about that's what a clown would sound like.
You said it though, a cartoon clown. That's my problem. He's a evil cartoon clown. Like it.
He did remind me a lot of like The Mask, like. Shit like that.
And maybe I said it wrong. I won't say he didn't do a good job. I don't like where they took Pennywise.
Well,
that being said,
he said in an interview that he did not want to even come close to what Tim Curry did.
Well, he's not Tim Curry.
He's not Tim Curry. It was
a fresh take. I mean, he did his own thing.
I'm not comparing it to. I
got you. I understand.
I didn't enjoy it.
Honestly, the first time I seen this in a theater, I kind of felt the same way, and I scored it a lot lower than what I scored it.
I did say, I was talking to somebody about it today, though. I did say, and if you're going to get into the old version, between the two, this is a way better movie, and I like Tim Curry way more. That being said,
agree.
There is no way to supplant Tim Curry's It in this movie. The aesthetic would be off. The vibe would be off. It's not. Right. I don't think Skarsgård did anything that ruins this movie.
I don't know, though, Jared.
It's just the weak point of Pennywise is the weakest point of this movie.
What started, Frank said he thought he did a good job, and then you said, that's where I disagree.
And I changed.
I think if we had...
You changed this right now?
No. I said maybe I said it wrong. I'm not saying he didn't do a good job at what he did. I didn't like what they did with Pennywise.
At all.
No, not really. I mean, it does nothing for me.
Okay.
So think about this, though.
Before you go, I'm about done making my point.
Before I go where?
Before I start saying words.
Before he cuts me off.
I've been trying to jump in this motherfucking pool for hours.
The plus I give this movie is they didn't rely on Pennywise like the old one did. They stuck much more with the forms he took, and all of the I liked all of them. I thought all of those scenes are great. He just pops in at the end of them, and then obviously the end fight. But a lot more of the horror through the big part of this is not Pennywise being Pennywise. It's the other forms. And so, like, I still liked the movie. Pennywise is just the weakest part of it for me.
I enjoyed all the scenes where the kids were first introduced to Pennywise. I thought those were all solid. The kids are fucking great actors. They make the movie.
Yep.
Good job casting the kids. The
now-
Losers Club.
Now, whenever they go to make this next movie where they're all grown up, I might feel differently about that in comparison to the original miniseries, just because I love that cast of adult people so much. John Ritter and fucking Judge Harry. I love that shit. But they could do. I mean, the same team. It's going to be good. I have no doubt. I give this 7 out of 10. I mean, it's a good movie. Watch it. Anybody else want to give a score?
I gave it a 6 out of 10. I thought it's good. The CG's a little, but not a little too much, but not overly distracting. The kids do a great job. It's never been one of my favorite Stephen King stories. It's cool though, but I think all the extra stuff they did solid on, so I gave it a 6.
Yeah, again, it's a 2 hour and 15-minute movie, and I don't think it felt like it. I think the pace of the movie was great, and I think the thing that helped that was all the layers of all the characters of the kids.
Yeah,
that helped pace the movie along. And it's something that me and Frank talked about when we watched it. The bullies in this, the stuff that they do, like
they're
that's not bullying. Like you can straight up kill someone. I mean, he's trying to
cutting the H in it.
Yeah,
he was going to smash that kid's face with a fucking rock.
With a rock.
If
that's
like the book's pretty crazy. If I remember right, it's been fucking 7th grade since I read the book. But if I remember right, I think they all have sex with the girl, not the bullies.
That's true.
That makes sense.
That like all of them. I think that's in the book.
Yeah,
we had to look at the age of
we had to check it out. Anyways, no, this looks great. I mean,
the main bully, I'll say, he was a little overdone for me. Like he's
over the top.
He'd go from 0 to hot quick. Like, hey, where are you running? Fuck it, I'm gonna cut my name in this kid.
Yeah,
he went from just chilling to
that's
hot.
what I'm saying. Like the stuff he does is not just. It's not just
they're
bullying.
all for it. They're all about it. They're all
like
right
these
there
kids
with
are going to prison.
And
for sure.
that was the other thing that I think they could have done better on, was supplanting it into the 80s. Like when you watch the old like Outsiders and how kids, the poor kids acted in the Outsiders, they threatened each other with Stand By Me. I mean, you had that kind of bullying in like the 50s idea of the movie. They didn't really update it to an 80s feel in that.
Yeah.
Which I think the book took place late 50s.
If you think about it, like Pennywise is the least of these kids' worries. They got fucking horrible parents, bullies after them all the time.
Yeah, again, they're it's coming from all directions.
Yeah, Pennywise is the least of worries because you're like, hey, look at that freaky, scary clown. Just don't go near him.
Listen how he sounds. He don't even sound right.
What kind of?
He don't sound like no clown.
Yeah, like at a distance, I would be like, that clown's obviously going to kill people. I'm going the other way.
But what was your score? Did
Problem
you rate it?
solved.
Wait, no, Jared interrupted me.
Okay, let's
It looks great. It sounds great. The production, I don't know how you get much better than what they did. It has everything that I want. The character development. It has a little bit of gore. I was kind of taken back from the very first scene where Georgie gets his arm ripped off.
That's probably the most gory thing.
It
was rated R, right? Most certainly for language, at least.
It just wasn't too much for me to hate. Just besides that one freaking the painting monster, I gave it 8 out of 10.
I was really happy to see it did as well as it did, because this story isn't kind of any like subgenre horror, unless you're going to say Stephen King. But like, it's not zombie horror, it's not slasher horror. It's it's just a horror. Like it's that 80s style. Hey, let's just do some horror shit. And the fact that it made so much money kind of has me hoping that kind of 80s fuck it, let's do whatever vibe gets injected back into horror, because that which, you know, anything that makes 120 million in
Yeah, I
its
think you're
first
gonna
day
see
in
a
the
lot of
box
it.
office, you're going to see a lot more of it.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will have a rebirth of the beautiful fucking 80s trash horror just coming
for it.
out
I'm all
of the
for it.
fucking walls. I took that as a good sign. So, you know, I'm not in love with the movie, but I'm glad that everyone else is.
Well, well,
What was that?
I don't know.
All right.
Welcome back.
Well,
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready. Welcome back. That's a great clip.
oh boy.
Let's talk about It Chapter 2 from 2019. Summary for this film. 27 years after their first encounter with the terrifying Pennywise, the Losers Club have grown up and moved away until a devastating phone call brings them back. Directed by Andy Muschietti, who did the first one, and written by Gary Dalberman. Gary Dalberman.
It should be Machete.
And he did the Annabelle movies, and he also did the first It. Based, of course, on the novel by Stephen King, which everyone will tell you this movie is way closer to the book.
The book is so much better, though.
Okay, did you have anything on this?
No.
No? Right off the bat, they really hit you with a fucking hate crime. Where a gay dude gets, well, two gay dudes get beat nearly to death. Well, one dude gets killed.
Stumbling over the words.
The thing that's fucked up about this is the one dude gets beat to death, basically, anyways, and then thrown in the river, and then gets killed by Pennywise. So it's like the double shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, completely unnecessary. Could have killed anybody else. That guy already had it. He got his shit in.
It's letting you know right away.
There's a lot of fucking. There's so much shit that happens in this movie and some of it I like, and some of it I don't like. The fucking CGI fortune cookies. That's the whole Chinese food, the Chinese restaurant sequence. Aside from laughing at Bill Hader a few times, was fucking stupid as hell, man. Look how effective the miniseries was at this same scene, and look at how fucking buck wild they had dinosaurs coming out of it and shit. It looked like cartoons. What the fuck? What the CGI fuck?
Yep.
Pennywise has a lot of good scenes, I think. Under the bleachers at the baseball game where he eats that girl's head. I hate it when he eats their head, though. Why not do something else? Don't eat their head. That's boring,
But
man.
you like the scene?
I like the scene, but why can't he kill them?
creepy scene?
Give him a fucking knife. That'd be way creepier than like a big cartoon Looney Tunes head.
I don't mind it.
But the ritual of Chud. Dumb. What the fuck? The whole way they gotta close this shit up and defeat Pennywise is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Here, take these drugs. I put drugs in your drink. Now look at this jug.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking jug. That's what happens. That's what we gotta do. I stole this from some Native Americans.
It'll still work, though.
By the time they go to find their artifact or whatever the fuck this plot is, and they go to this old clubhouse, which I don't remember ever being mentioned in the first one. Was this in the first one?
I don't know.
A lot of good laughs here, though.
It's in the book, though.
Of course,
The
it's
book, it's
it's kind of like
just what happens in the book. I don't know if it happens in the book.
it's kind of like a parallel to alcoholism. But Bill Hader does a really funny Pennywise thing where he's like, "Remember how I used to do that funny dance?" And he's like, like that shit made me. He carries this movie. Bill Hader is the best part, in my opinion.
I thought the cast was good. I thought they did a good job with the cast.
Yeah. Well, Beverly goes to her childhood home, and there are both good things in this scene, and there are bad things in this scene. The bad thing, of course, is the fucking cartoon old lady with her tits flopping all around.
Yep.
Which is not
I
scary.
think Anne busted out.
Oh my god! It takes that painting from the first one and just
I'm pretty sure she busted out laughing.
But then after that, when Pennywise looks like her dad, you know, like he kind of looks like her dad,
Yeah.
and then he starts peeling his face away. Loved it. That's great. I thought that was awesome. The giant lumberjack statue. Come on, what the fuck is this?
That was a bit over the top too.
Is it Goosebumps 3? Are we watching? Come on. Yeah. They CGI the shit out of all these different characters. They bring that fucking old lady bitch back again. They could have done it so much simpler with like practical effects and Jesus Christ. When Eddie gets stabbed in the cheek by Bowers, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. The way he reacted was crazy too. Because I don't know what I would do if I got stabbed in the cheek.
It was casual.
Yeah, he's very whoa. I would have been like all over him. I don't know. Whenever there's a point where this head turns
I
into,
thought I'm leaning over trying to see your nose.
there's a point where this head turns into a spider. Stupid. I mean, there's so much shit in this movie. There's a lot of it that sucks, but yeah, that Jar Jar Binks old lady comes back. That's what she reminded me of. But I really liked the last part of this movie, though, and I liked how they made Pennywise look as the big spider. That looked way better than the miniseries did.
Still really over the top.
Oh yeah. It was more like an action movie at the end, but I liked it. How they kill him is stupid, though. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but he did. I guess he did make me laugh when he was all shriveled up. That was good. I don't know. I gave this a 6 out of 10. I don't know what I gave the first one, but it's worth watching it for Bill Hader. It's extremely long, but I don't know.
Oh my god!
Did it feel like it to you?
2:45.
It's almost 3 hours. Yeah.
Like 2 hours 45 minutes. I think the first one was like 2:15.
Yeah.
And that was still a lengthy movie. Like
Right.
this one for sure could have been cut down to 2:15.
Oh,
It's
for
still
sure.
been the same film, if not better.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like at certain times, I felt like this is more about the people than Pennywise. I'm like, where the fuck? Like, give me Pennywise, and then. But yeah, I thought it felt long. I thought it felt really long. Well, I think I don't remember what I gave the first one either. This one is definitely not to that level. But one of my biggest problems with the first one was that painting.
Yeah.
When he goes in, like the cartoon looking.
Yeah, and that's doubled up.
That's all this stuff is. Like, so. But it's done well. Like, it's extreme. It sounds amazing. Like, I watched this on 4K. I ain't going to the theater for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well,
no way.
That would turn into at least 3 hours anyway. So, yeah, it looks amazing. Sounds amazing. The production is just great. But
Jesus Christ, guys. You know?
I would say it's 7 just because of how well done it is. But it's not anywhere close to the first one. I was disappointed. I mean, it's a good movie. I say watch it.
Look at it like this. You can end it after the first one. Just pretend that's the movie. This is bonus features. This is extended story. This is, this is unnecessary content. But it was fun to watch, bring that character back out. And
I'll tell you what, I started to get that feeling like when I watch... one of Rob Zombie's films.
Yeah.
Because every other word was fuck. And I'm I'm letting my kids watch this movie because they've seen the first one, so they wanted to watch this one with us. And like, a couple of times I was just like cringing, like, am I letting my kids listen to this right now? Because it was just so much and so over the top. So that's just a little complaint, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is worth watching for Bill Hader, I think.
And I think most people watched the first one.
Yeah.
So
why not?
Watch this.
But yeah, it was severely disappointing. When I saw the runtime, I was like, "Fuck."
Yep.
So that might have been in a wrong headspace. But if you hit that runtime on me, man, I'm gonna immediately be just like disappointed.
Raises red flags.
Why is it so fucking long? What are you trying to do to me?
Like,
Are you trying to capture me?
A minute 20 is great.
Fucking quarter of my waking
Or
hours.
an hour 20.
That's
great.
We got a couple.